This is Football Psyche, and I'm Coach Man Mike.
Hello, Coach Man Mike. This is Lord Sarge. Back in the fray.
All right, guys, we have a special edition tonight where we are going over rookie minicamp reviews. Now, don't expect us to do like every other channel does, because we are not. I'm going to say we are not going to deep dive every NFL team around there in their minicamps, because basically, man, people just don't really give a flip about minicamps. You just want the overarching news, and we're going to give you that, and then we're going to get past it. So expect this to be a one-time only kind of special review, but we're going to have a lot of fun because there's some crazy stories going out there, Lord Sarge.
There's some funny stuff, too.
A lot of funny stuff.
Got to talk about the funny stuff.
All right, so as you guys know, because I've been putting this to a few videos now, we're in the heart of rookie minicamps, but all this stuff is really ending today. So come tomorrow. That's the reason why we're doing the show today. It's the last day. We got all the news. Tomorrow, minicamps are behind us.
Thank God.
Every other channel can keep reporting about rookie minicamps. We don't give a flip. I ain't even watching that nonsense because we are doing it right now. Watch this episode, and then we're done with it because we're moving forward to OTAs, baby.
We always do 3 questions, so let's get into it. Tonight, we're going to go, what are the biggest stories around the NFL and the rookie minicamps? And then we're going to talk about, are there any injuries that we need to think about? And we're going to talk about the buzz. But first.
But first of all, dun, 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 dun.
What?
It's party time. We are over 1,000 subscribers.
Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Detroit. Thank you, Washington. Thank you, everyone else who's watched the video. We hit 1,000 subs today. As a matter of fact, at current recording, we're at like 12, almost breaking 1250.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And we're going to just keep this thing going because maybe we'll make another announcement because we're breaking new milestones every week. Let's just do it. Come on.
I've been celebrating with my baby, my Buffalo Trace. I've been celebrating 1,000 subs. Hey, Coach Man Mike, you know what else it is today?
It's Mother's Day.
Oh, boy. And I'm in the doghouse. I made it to the doghouse. But I heard you had a funny story, too.
Oh, man, my funny story is absolutely ridiculous, dude.
Let's hear it.
So I took my wife out to lunch because, like, hey, there's going to be a thing. I got a show tonight, so let me take care of why she actually helped book this thing. We were over at the Emerald Graham, Destin, Florida. Beautiful time. Then she wants to go for a walk. She wants to take pictures because that's what she likes to do. So we're walking all over the place. I'm like, I know I got to get my slides done. And so, I'm trying to keep things going. We get all the way back to the house. And I think everything's good. I'm like, okay, I'm rushing to try to get stuff done. All of a sudden, I hear this, commotion in the backyard, and I got to go running. My wife's freaking out. My dog goes into the backyard and kills a baby bird right in front of my wife.
What?
The poor little bird.
Your dog.
And I'm trying to get ready for the show. It's just like, it is mass chaos.
Your dog caught a bird?
My dog was a little hunter, man. He caught a bird and killed it right from and my wife loves little birds. Like she got so mad at the dog for killing the little bird. And I'm like, my wife's over there with the little bird. She's trying to do a little CPR on the little bird. Like this. She's pumping the little chest. And I'm just like, that bird's a goner, man. I'm just like, I'm over there. I'm like wigged out.
Are you feeding that dog? Are you feeding that dog?
Yeah, that dog eats well, man. That dog eats well, man. He wasn't going to eat that bird. He just wanted to kill it.
Oh, that dog can hunt.
He can hunt.
No, that dog can hunt. Oh my God.
Oh my God. It's just a riot.
It's
just a riot. But here we are, man. So
I came home from work today. Got a new sub. Thank you, Billy. Thank you so much.
You got a sub?
I bought flowers for the wife. Wasn't taking her to dinner. She lit a fire under my rear end. This is how I get us some flowers. I said, yeah, honey, I got a show. She's like, look, you're going to open a bottle of wine? Here's some wine. Let me get my Buffalo Trace. I gotta go do a show.
Oh my God.
I'm in the doghouse. Cold tonight, doghouse. Oh boy, what a Mother's Day it is. Did you talk? Oh man.
Oh my gosh, man. Oh, we are in the show, man.
Mother's Day for football men. This is how we do it.
That's how we do it, man.
Eating birds and pissing off the wife.
All right, man. So let's go into what's the major stories that came out of the AFC North. Now, I told you guys before, man, I am not deep diving every story, right? Like, I only picked, quite honestly, stories that were interesting to me. If it wasn't interesting to me, I didn't give a flip. So if this is your team and you're just like, Coach Mad Mike, there's like 15 stories about things and you only hit on one that might not be as relevant, that's okay. Put all your little stories into the comments section and tell us. Don't just say, Coach Man Mike, you don't know nothing about like my football team. No, tell us. Tell us what we're missing. I'll give you credit for it, and we'll get a conversation going. I'm fine with that.
We'll chat back at you.
We'll chat right back at you. And we want those comments. So bring it on, baby. Bring it on. All right. So for the Baltimore Ravens, what?
Let's get into it, Coach Mad Mike.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. All right, Coach. So this is what Coach John Harbaugh had to say about his Baltimore. Not a positive report. He wasn't pleased because he saw a lot of penalties happening during his practice, during his drills. He was getting on them like, that's a penalty. That's a flag. That's a penalty. But he felt like his passing game with Lamar Jackson was looking a lot better. And his biggest takeaway that he goes, when they ask, hey, is anything positive that came out of your minicamp? He's like, oh, we didn't have no injuries.
Yeah, what every coach prays for, of course.
Ooh. All right, anyway, with Cleveland, we had a rookie undrafted free agent, wide receiver, Amari Brown. Did not participate in Saturday after arriving in time for Friday's practice. All right, Brown was seen with the wrap on his leg during practice, so he did not take part in drills. And this is a significant story because out of the undrafted free agents that he had, they were so high on this guy that he went undrafted that they gave this guy a $150,000 signing bonus, which doesn't sound like a lot of money in the NFL, but when you have an undrafted free agent who doesn't get drafted and you're basically taking him off the street, $150,000 is $150,000 that you normally don't pay a guy like that.
Coach Mike, isn't that more than the rookies make? That's more than the rookies get.
Yeah. And this guy gets that as a signing bonus, and he didn't even participate in minicamp.
Ooh, are they feeling it in the rear end right now?
That's kind of
bank account screaming at him.
Hey, Browns fans, if you don't think like that's a newsworthy story, just like I said, put it in the comments section. All right,
I bet the owner's having a field day with that one.
Oh yeah. Like, hey man, we wrote $150,000 check for what? I mean, I basically paid.
He's already got the money, right? That was a bonus to get on the field at practice, right?
That's also like a salary of one of your position coaches. So, like, you basically gave up $150,000 check for a guy that might not even make your team, and now he's injured. He's not even practicing. Pittsburgh still undrafted free agent. DeJohn Edwards from Georgia looks the part apparently in rookie minicamp at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Confusingly, declined a 50-yard option on Najee Harris's contract. Could they be? And we need to find the running back of the future, and they are high on it. Apparently, he's taken all the reps, basically all the primary reps in this rookie. Now, let's be fair about it. It's minicamp. It's not contact, so let's take that with a grain of salt. But they were impressed by this guy.
I can't believe they didn't pick up Najee's fifth.
Yeah. You know how many, you remember the running back carousel we had this year? That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Cincinnati coach, Zach Taylor. This is what he had to say about it. It's not really about learning much about them, Taylor said. It's them just kind of getting the jitters out of putting the Bengals jersey on, getting out there for an hour. That's what he said. I guess they only went out for an hour.
On vacation?
And then they got a chance to spend the weekend getting to know each other as a group.
Since he's having a barbecue, a beer bash on Mother's Day.
What kind of minicamp is that? You only take the field for an hour? Come on, Bengals fans.
Barbecue.
Tell me that's wrong. Please tell me that's wrong.
Well, listen. they did spend a lot of time getting to know them before the draft, right? Film
don't know,
study,
man.
blah, blah. They know these guys, right? So, okay, maybe it's a feel-good kind of thing. Camaraderie, team building, feel good, you know, a little barbecue, a few suds going back. Let's get to know, maybe.
Come on, feeling good.
Interesting. Very interesting.
All right. Moving on to the AFC South. A lot of interesting stuff going on here. So undrafted free agent, Max Tooney. This is what he had to say. Man, I looked at the weather before I went out to practice. It said 80 degrees. And so I was like, okay, bet. It's only 80 degrees. But then I walked out there on the field, and it was like, this is not 80. It's like 90 or something else.
He's in Houston. He's sweating.
That dude was hot, dude. He was like, it's hot as you know what, man. I'm freaking sweating my butt off out here.
Don't they got air conditioning in that practice facility?
I think they were outdoors, dude. They were out there in the heat.
Houston needs to win some games, get some money, and put these boys in the air conditioning.
I love the quote. This is like 90 or something else.
Oh my God.
Oh, what's happening in Jacksonville? John Skippy, who's an analyst, he goes, my main observation of the Jaguars rookie minicamp is that Brian Thomas, he goes zoom.
Go zoom.
He goes zoom.
Go zoom.
Because that means he was fast as crap out there.
All right, now listen. Hold a sec, Coach Mad Mike. You know, we came down hard on the last episode in the AFC South on the Colts. We put them last.
We did.
Now I'm feeling much better about that rating.
Well, because of what I'm getting ready to say. So yeah, the Colts minicamp, it included 9 drafted free agents, 7 undrafted post-draft signees. They also had 7 guys that they brought in that they had less than a year of incurred experience. Basically, said, you're rookies, you need to get out there and get some reps in. And then they brought 36 players in just to try out for the team that they went and scouted out and say, hey, we want to bring in for a tryout. Okay. This is something new that I didn't know it happened. Now, you might be out there going like, David, this happens all the time. You're an idiot. If that's the case, write it in the comment section below because I want to know. This is the first time I've ever seen this, that teams are bringing in like massive amounts of people into these things. And not all teams are doing it. It's about 50-50. Some teams are really getting out there and putting out a lot. And some go, nah, I ain't playing that game. I'm bringing my guys in. We're only going to have about 15 people in minicamp, and that's it.
Let me get my fishing pole here.
They're fishing.
Give me some players. let me get on the lake and give me some players. Hello.
Hey, man. You go fish for that tire out of the lake.
Let me give me some players on the hook. I stick with my recommendation. Colts are going to finish last in the division this year.
Oh, my God. But, some good teams are doing it, too, so we'll see. But anyway, Tennessee Titans linebacker, Cedric Gray's roommate, Javondre Sweat, big old defensive lineman. He goes, Sweat snores. Really loud. It's pretty bad. Gray said, it's pretty freaking loud. He goes, you have to go to sleep first. That's the key. I got to go to sleep first before I got to listen to this dude. Man, this is a classic, man. Like, you don't normally get stories like this where you're out of camp. Oh, my God, that's so freaking hilarious.
Listen. Cedric, hear me loud and clear. There's only one answer to your solution. You got to get to Devondre's doctor and get him a Darth Vader, a CPAP.
You need to CPAP. You
need your sleep. Get a CPAP on that boy.
That dude needs to do a sleep study, man. Oh, my gosh. All right, that's freaking hilarious, man.
On fire.
AFC East. All right, so the Buffalo Bills have signed their former University of Alabama linebacker, Joe Anderson, after a successful rookie camp tryout. Nothing big significant. Okay, like you get a guy, you like him, sign him. All right, that means they got to let somebody else go, but I wasn't sure if the Buffalo Bills were actually at their 90-man limit anyway, so they were out there looking. All right, so Miami 5th-round pick, outside linebacker Mon Carmen out of Colorado State. I love this thing. Quote, man, my brother called me last night, he explained. He said, you made it into the locker room. So that's all that means. You just made it to the locker room. Nothing else. I still have to prove myself.
You know what? That's actually great advice, right?
Advice, man.
It's a vote. It's a congratulations, but a warning, right?
Yeah, all
You
you
got a
made
lot
it
of
to
work
the
to
locker
do.
room, baby.
I love it. That's a good brother right there.
Yeah, keeping them grounded.
My compliments. That's a good brother.
Yep, keep them grounded. New York Jets. All right, they cut ties with their big arm quarterback Pee Wee Jarrett. Now, Pee Wee Jarrett is known as a guy who they brought in.
Wait, coach.
His name's Pee Wee.
Big arm quarterback named Pee Wee.
That's right, man. It's like you can't make this stuff up, dude.
You're killing me.
But the reason why he's a big arm quarterback was because even though he played Division II,
we got a big arm.
He's right here in West Florida where I live, man. And
I love rookie minicamp. Oh shit!
All right,
fishing pulling. He didn't get me another quarterback.
And they brought him in because this dude could throw a 70-yard pass.
Ooh, what a Pee Wee arm!
No, his name is Pee Wee. He got a big arm. Just like we call you large Sarge, one of these days you're gonna lose all that weight, and we're gonna still call you big.
I love rookies. Rookies kill me.
Oh my goodness, Pee Wee. So he actually at West Florida, which is right here in my backyard, he threw 65 touchdowns in 2 seasons. So he got a shot. He went in there, and they're like, "Nope, out."
Okay.
They said that.
I'm sorry.
They cut ties with him so fast, so he must have looked like garbage. And then New England head coach Jared Mayo said, "Drake May, he's got a lot to work on."
That does not sound good.
This was your guy.
You know what that sounds like, Coach Mad Mike? I'm going fishing.
He's gonna be looking for a new quarterback. I think Drake May's safe, but he might.
Yeah, of course. There is no one else.
There's no one else. But this one's your guy, man. And Coach Jared Mayo said, he's got a lot to work on.
Oh God.
Wow, not a good report.
You watch all the Williams and Daniel's gonna suck, and this guy who they don't believe in is gonna come out of nowhere. They're gonna have another great Brady prodigy. Watch.
All right, so we're going to the AFC West. All right, big old Kansas City Super Bowl champs over here with Xavier Worley and Jared Wiley tied in. All right, so they caught several balls and they were looking good. And here he is, our scouted little dude, our
Louis
player, Louis
LRZ, say it with me. LRZ, say it with me. LRZ.
That's our guy, man. He's our long shot that we're rooting on the whole kind of way. Apparently, he was looking kind of good out there, catching a couple balls. All right, but there was a scary pre-draft incident involving a wide receiver, Rashee Rice.
That's not good.
He's not looking good for the Chiefs. He was involved in a multi-car pileup where he allegedly was street racing. And he picked up 8 felony charges for that stunt, which also landed somebody in the hospital. So the dude
was going to jail.
Might be looking at a suspension or being completely cut altogether.
They need Rice. I mean, Rice pulled him. Rice was there in the playoffs deep with them. The Ravens game. He was pivotal for them. That's going to be a huge loss if that happens. So I hope the person is okay. I hope Rice is okay. But dude, you cannot be doing that. I mean, where's your head? What are you doing, man? Drag racing.
Well, it opens a room for Xavier Worley, the rookie. Rookie Xavier Worley is going to get a lot more attention.
Yeah. All right. Exactly. Yeah. Good call.
Raiders tight end Brock Bowers is already turning heads. Not a shocker. You would expect him to. He's the number 1 tight end in the draft. Broncos head coach Sean Payton. He goes, seeing Bo Nix practice is almost like watching a good golfer.
Let me get my golf club. What the hell is he talking about? What does that mean?
That's a
It's like watching a good golfer?
Where's our putter?
I thought you hired a quarterback, not a golfer. Sean Payton's supposed to be the quarterback's coach, and he hires a golfer.
Yeah, I don't know if he looks like he's putting the ball on the sideline.
What does that exactly mean? He can throw the ball straight and hit the hole? Or
I think it means he looks smooth out there, but I don't know if I'm a quarterback football team, I want to be compared to a good golfer.
Oh my God! I hope his Football Psyche title is. Sean Payton, you've gone nuts. Like seriously, you're losing it, dude.
Oh my
God! I would
Hey
not
man,
want to be
but
in Bo
hey,
Nixon's
hey,
shoes.
Sean Payton, you went out and drafted this dude, so you better
Oh
make
my
it work.
God. Looks like
Better coach the boy up. All right. And then here's Jim Harbaugh's. Jim Harbaugh gave a speech that I don't know. I gotta play this, Large Sarge. We gotta listen to this.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You
I
ready
can't
for
take
it?
any more. I'm ready.
It hit me this morning about 3:34 in the morning. Woke up, staring straight at the ceiling, and said to myself, "It's not just another day; it's today." Maybe that's just another way of saying, "Attack this day with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind." But yeah, it was a great day.
What the hell?
Somebody get the boy off coffee. He's had too much.
It's not a good day. It's today.
It's a great day today. I don't know what's happening there, but I'm not saying
all of mankind, man. I don't know. We gotta watch that again. I'm
he's
sorry.
excited.
It hit me this morning about 3:34 in the morning. Woke up, staring straight at the ceiling, and said to myself, "It's not just another day;
He's out of breath.
it's today." Maybe that's just another way of saying, "Attack this day with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind." But yeah, it was a great day.
Oh my God, I love it. It's 3:34 o'clock in the morning. He's already out of breath. What the heck is going on, Jim Harbaugh? Oh my gosh, that is too much, dude. That is way too much. All right, going to the NFC.
Oh Lord, you're
North,
gonna give me
baby.
the NFC North. All right, so like Terrion Arnold. What can I say? Pinky, way to go, Pinky. You're my man. The only man to wear pink in the draft. Wait, I need more whiskey. I'm sorry. I'll get
That dude has a straight up pink suit, man. Sporting it hard.
I'm celebrating us crossing 1250 right now. Woo, 1,250 subs. Okay, Terrion Arnold wears number 0 because ain't nobody like me.
Ain't nobody like you,
I
bro.
love the attitude, but that wasn't the best. Apparently, he had an incident with his mom when he was a kid, and she knocked a tooth out with her knee. So here's how this translates in the NFL. I am so motivated to be a lion. My mama knocked my teeth out when I was a boy. And now, if mama was a receiver, I'd jam her in the dirt. Okay. That might be over the top. That might be over the top even for Dan Campbell.
Oh, my God. I don't know. Dan Campbell, man, he probably just laughed his butt off. He probably loves that. He's just like, this guy's going to be my freaking franchise player.
Pinky.
All right,
Pinky.
Pinky.
You talk about
what's the nickname you gave him was Pinky, man. I hope it gets back to him.
All
right, man. Well, we got footage on this dude about him getting an INT at, okay, let's face it, his minicamp. But let's do it.
It's good footage. Watch his helmet. He's staring that boy down, and when he looks back,
look at that pitch. And then he takes it. That's one back. Look at that. Look at that.
Rarely do you see these days in the NFL a corner.
Oh, look, he's running all the way back. Look at that.
Yeah, well, it was a jog. But the defining point for me watching that film, literally on him, is how he stares down that receiver, doesn't lose his focus until that receiver turns back and puts his eyes on the ball. And that second, he turns his head back to the ball and goes after the ball. Oh, this guy's going to be a terror. He's going to be a Snead level guy, I think.
That's good, man.
Pinky going to set the NFL on fire. I think the Lions got something in this one. I really do. But that kind of thinking as a cornerback, I would not want to be his mama.
That dude is a pink goose egg. All right, man, Green Bay. I love me some IPPP news. So the linebacker, Kenneth Adumagu, got a new nickname from the fans. The fans are following IPPP player. They call him OD.
Can you hear that in the stands? Lambo, OD. Hey, man, that's how I kind of became Sergeant Shin, because ain't no one can say my last name. The Army called me Sergeant Shin.
Sergeant Shin.
Clipped it.
All right, Lars Sarge, what we got about Minnesota?
So, The kid is already getting in trouble for running his mouth, which he already apologized for. But apparently he put the defense on notice saying, if I throw 4 more grounders, then I'll run sprints for you. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to throw 3 or less. You guys aren't that good. The defense took him to task. So he wound up having to do sprints. What an idiot. And I like this kid.
Why do I not have footage on freaking JJ McCarthy running sprints?
I mean, I get rookies being pumped up. I get rookies being on the field and being excited. I get rookies wanting to challenge out there and prove their manhood. But JJ,
4 or fewer grounders? Man.
Yeah, you're betting against throwing grounders? Oh, okay, JJ, you got me. But
all right, JJ, that'll get
keep
you
it
some
up, Minnesota, because the Lions are going to take you to task. I love it.
Yeah, that'll get you some points.
This one I just had to look at and then look at it again because I was like, what the hell is going on? So apparently Caleb is a little bit short on all the little things that he needs in the locker room or in his room.
He's a busy man. He was the number 1 draft pick, man. He's busy.
He took off to Target with a cart. And apparently, no problem. Everyone's got a shop.
We got a shop.
But apparently he was funny walking behind the cart and got caught on camera. And local news picked this up for his little cart walking. And when they got caught up to him, they said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I got to get all the little things that I need." And then he turns around and lips off with who's a great philosopher? Name one, Coach Mad Mike. Any one of them. Name
great
one.
philosopher?
Yeah, name one.
I don't do philosophy. I don't know.
To be a great leader, you've got to learn how to follow first. So you're right. And that's pretty wise for a rookie.
What does that have anything to do with him walking behind a shopping cart?
Nothing. I guess it was a recovery.
Oh my gosh.
The local news in Detroit or in Chicago took off with it, man.
And I don't even understand, like, how is that like a leadership principle?
Yeah.
Because you went shopping?
I don't know.
Behind a shop? Okay.
It's just local news with their newfound toy, right? He is the golden child in Chicago. So they're everywhere he goes, media's on his rear. So if he's doing a little happy dance, I'm shopping with my new bucks in Target to get my shaving cream.
I guess
leave the kid alone. Let him focus on football.
All right. So the NFC South in Tampa, they brought in a 6'7" wide receiver named Zach Mathis. He didn't have a really great college thing. Maybe
wait a minute, Coach.
Wait
a minute. I got a problem here. I don't understand. Let me hold a second. 6'7".
And if he has a serious vertical leap, if you're a DB, how are you going to prevent that dude from catching a touchdown in the end zone?
That is a Megatron happening right there.
He's a Tampa native, so he's like playing in his backyard over there. He played in the same or North Dakota State, which doesn't get a lot of attention anyway. But like he's getting a little bit of a buzz. Like do
we have any idea what his 40 speed is? Does he?
I have no idea. We'd probably look it up. I don't imagine it's great, but
does it need to be?
Maybe not.
That kind of reach? Is he got long arms? I mean,
long arms, huge reach. He's 6'7", a dude. I guarantee he could dunk a basketball. So anyway, but the other major news was their upcoming slot receiver apparently is looking excellent in camp against minicamp. But Jalen McMillan is apparently looking pretty good. And on the New Orleans side, well, they had a whole lot
of dangerous this year. We'll get to it when we do the NFC South, but Tampa's going to rate high with me this year.
Okay. So for the Saints, well, they had quite a few guys that just were spotted and just not practicing. I don't know if they had a sit-down striker going on over there, because they only had 2 guys that were actually dealing with some minor injuries. But that's 5 players that were sitting out. And
Coach Madden Mike
Ford was one that was legit because he just had hernia surgery on April 2nd. So, but the other ones?
Well, I had one of those. Yeah, it's going to take him. Yeah, he's
so Ford's legit. The other guys?
Kool-Aid wasn't practicing. Kool-Aid
wasn't practicing.
What
but we got to move on. Atlanta. Apparently, he got an awesome grade. Awesome. Michael Penix Jr., he drew rave reviews in minicamp. And he also got a very warm welcome from his boy, Kirk Cousins, who he's supposedly there to eventually replace, but Kirk Cousins handling it like that. Him in and said, welcome aboard.
What else is you like that going to do? What else is he going to do? Of course he has to, right?
Man, he's getting paid. He don't care.
I want to tell you something. Bo Nix and Penix are going to wind up being the best 2 quarterbacks out of this draft. You watch.
Oh, don't say
watch. I'm calling it, and I'll bet you a beer.
Well, all you guys know, like, this dude always gives me beers because he's always wrong. So don't listen to Large Sarge on it. He's just a
all right.
All right, Carolina, like, you just give away beers to me, man. And I don't even drink beer that often. So anyway, Carolina, they waived 7 players. Like, they were tough at their minicamp, apparently. So 3 of their undrafted free agents, they have already cut. They've also brought in 4 guys for a tryout that their scouts thought, they cut all of them too. So
interesting.
They're leaning out. They're not going fishing like them other teams are.
Interesting.
Maybe the other teams will pick these guys up because they're out there fishing.
Yeah, I mean, they're available, right?
Available. Then we're
I'm not bringing back the fishing pole.
This is my division, baby. All right, so the Dallas coach, McCarthy. Not that I really care a lot about what comes out of McCarthy's mouth. He's only going to be there for another year anyway, you Cowboys fans. But he goes, they're making huge first impression on me. Everybody, all these rooks, they're making a huge impression on me. I've talked to people. You're talking to these people that drop them off at the hotels. They're always evaluated. It's important. There is so much out there on culture. Culture never stays the same. Their responsibility is to come in and help advance our culture. Okay, there, McCarty. Woo,
so wait a minute. Let's contrast. I just gotta
go ahead.
To Cincy, it's a barbecue party. Go to Dallas. They're watching your ass off the bus of the hotel. They're watching your butt coming to the airport.
Okay, it's different. Like every team,
2 extremes, right? 2 extremes. Yeah.
Philadelphia. DB Cooper DeJean. Man, we were tracking that dude a little bit because we even had conversations about this guy in the past. Is he a safety? Is he a corner? Sometimes he was listed as a corner. Sometimes he was listed as a safety. I was telling you sometimes he's a safety. You were like, he's listed as a corner. Then we turn around, we see him listed as a corner, and then you see him turn around and listed as a safety.
Yeah.
Well, he actually talked to them. What am I? Well, we talked about all 3 positions with the team and how I mostly in the nickel, in the corner position at rookie minicamp. But DeJean told Up and Adams show Thursday, right? But there's been talks about safety. There you go. So he did corner, did safety during pre-draft and returning as well, returning kicks. So I mean, this guy does it all. All right, we'll see. Another one, some other funny news, and we love.
I can't take any more. My stomach hurts.
Oh my God, safety Tyler Newman says
Coach Mad Mike.
He knows the late out of New York. Why? Because he plays Superman on his Xbox. We gotta watch this video. Hold on.
Everyone knows.
Not yet. I definitely will find some time though, for sure.
What are you looking forward to?
Honestly, everything. I've never really explored the city like that before, so I mean, I played Spider-Man for like all my life, so I mean, I kind of know where some stuff's at. Swinging through the city, but seeing it in real life is gonna be cooler. So for sure.
Get around faster.
Yeah, facts.
I can't take it. Oh my God. He knows his way around New York because he's played Spider-Man. He's played Spider-Man.
Where's the Eiffel Tower? That's not New York. Where's the World Trade Center? That's gone. Wait a minute.
And you swing from this building using the X button and you're at the Eiffel Tower.
Where's the Empire State Building? There it is. Take it up there.
Oh man, I can't make this stuff up, dude. It's just too freaking funny. I can't make this up, man. Out of Washington, and we'll talk this more about the Commanders edition tomorrow. I won't spend too much time on my Commanders. But a cool thing, Trustway has worn the number 5 jersey for 6 years. I actually called this leak on a very flat short. I wasn't that entertaining. But anyway, I kind of knew this was coming, right?
You did.
and he gave it to Jaden Daniels. And if you want to see that video, you need to turn in tomorrow and all the analysis. I'm going to have Shaq, on back tomorrow. So you're going to want to stay tuned. But the other one was defensive tackle Johnny Newton, the top 15 pick in the NFL draft, who dropped to the second round. And we got him because he dropped because of a foot surgery. Well, now he's got to get a second foot surgery for a similar condition on his other foot. Not the same foot, his other foot.
That's not good.
He's now had to have 2 surgeries on both of his feet. Not good.
You think that guy make the team, or he's going to be practice squad bound?
We will see. I mean, when you're a second round pick, you're not on the practice squad because someone will steal you.
Yeah.
You've got to, if he's not injury ready, you just need to put him on IR.
Yeah. Good call, Coach Mad Mike. Good call, always.
All right. NFC West. All right. So San Francisco safety Malik Mustafa is showing excellent versatility, whatever the flip that means. But also wide receiver Ricky Parcell is displaying excellent route running. Yeah, okay, whatever. He's
like they need any more help. Oh my God. And they're
Purdy's got another guy who can run good routes.
Oh my God.
I don't even know if that's
another target that can run routes. This is going to be a nightmare.
He's a boy.
Nightmare.
All right, so the Rams, their number 20, the number 83 overall pick that was taken in the third round, running back Blake Corum apparently is lighting it up. Again, let's preface it. It's minicamp. There's no contact going on. However, with running back Kareem Williams, who took on a massive load last year that completely wore him down, led the NFL in yards per game, and got hurt against your Lions in the playoffs.
Yep.
Because he was just so beat up, is welcoming the fact that he's got a relief pitcher coming in that can come and help him with some of that workload.
They're going to be tough, too. They're going to be very tough this year down the stretch, as long as Stafford stays healthy and he's in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be tough. So it's good. Good for them. Good for them.
Interesting story came out of the Seahawks, man. They announced that they released Chevon Cadero, who was the only undrafted free agent that they brought in from San Jose State in the offseason. And if you know, they needed a third-string quarterback. Well, they brought a couple more guys off the street, and they still haven't figured it out because when you release them, the only 2 quarterbacks that they even have on their actual roster are Geno Smith and Sam Howell, which is insane.
Second team with 2.
Well, I mean, it's okay if you're on the 53-man rosters and it's like late August. But when you're on a 90-man roster, you don't want your top 2 quarterbacks throwing all those footballs that need to happen during training camp.
Why not, Coach Matt Mike? Why not? Why wouldn't you want your top 2 throwing most of the balls?
Because you will wear out their arm and throw their arms out with how many passes they're doing. And you don't want that fatigue that should set in on their arm by throwing that much. You got to
it's that intense.
It's that intense. So you really want your guys to get a lot of work in, but you still need to put them on a snap count. So you don't.
It's kind of like having a pitcher in baseball. You got your primary guy, but you
have to monitor their pitch count.
Wow. Okay.
So,
okay. That's why I'm the fan and you're the coach.
No, I know a little bit. So Arizona minicamp consisted of 16 players. I want you to compare that to other teams that are bringing in like 70 players in the camp. The Arizona Cardinals only brought in 16. All right, they're 12 draft picks, 3 rookie free agent signings, undrafted free agents that they got post-draft, and then they only invited 1 additional person to camp, which was an undrafted rookie. And yes, you guys see the name. That's that Miami quarterback's little brother. He's getting a shot. He's getting a look.
Coach Man Mike, I have never watched any film on this guy. I haven't seen him, but is he anywhere close to his brother?
I don't think so, but hey, you know what? He's getting a shot, so we will see.
I'm going to watch this because
if he's
anything like his brother, that's going to be dangerous.
He's not, because his brother got drafted and this kid did not. So I don't imagine that he's anywhere near that.
But he's learning underneath of
Kyler Murray, who's pretty dadgum good. So that could be this could be a good proving ground for him. We shall see.
You know, if Murray goes down, which he's prone to do, then he could actually get a chance to go, right?
He could. So anyway, it's going to be a fun one to watch. But hey, guys, that is our rookie minicamp review, our special that we had. I told you we're only going to do one of these things. We are like done. Like this, today was the last day of rookie minicamps. By the time I wake up tomorrow morning, this is history. So the rest of the NFL, all those sports channels out there can keep on reporting on this as much as they want. You need to come to us for real news because we're not going to report on it. We're looking to the future. So watch this video, like, subscribe, share with your buddies, do all that kind of stuff. But be prepared because tomorrow's a new Commanders edition. And when we get back on next Friday, guess what? We are doing the AFC East breakdown. All right? You got any parting words there, Lars?
Thank you for all the new subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We love you guys. This is Football Psyche, and we are out of here. Peace.